Breaking news. Cowboys Nation, hold on to your hats because this is BIG. Jerry Jones just dropped a bombshell that's gonna rock the NFL. Amari Cooper is coming back to Dallas. That's right, you heard it here first. The star wide receiver is set to make his triumphant return to the Cowboys, and we've got all the juicy details straight from Jerry himself. Get ready for the comeback of the century as we break down what this means for Doc, the offense, and our Super Bowl dreams. You won't believe how this all went down. Let's dive in. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We've got confirmation straight from the top. Jerry Jones himself has just dropped a bombshell about the return of Amari Cooper to the Dallas Cowboys. That's right, you heard it here first, folks. This is not a drill, not a rumor, but 100% confirmed news that's gonna shake up the NFL. Now, before we dive into all the juicy details, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any breaking Cowboys news. Trust me, with the way things are heating up in Dallas, you're gonna want to stay in the loop. Alright, let's break this down. Just moments ago, Jerry Jones, the mastermind behind the Dallas Cowboys, held an impromptu press conference that sent shockwaves through the league. In a move that nobody saw coming, Jones announced that the Cowboys have been in secret negotiations to bring back none other than Amari Cooper, the dynamic wide receiver who left Dallas for Cleveland back in 2022. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't we trade Cooper away? How is this even possible? Well, Cowboys Nation, that's where things get interesting. According to Jerry, the front office has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to orchestrate this reunion. It turns out that Cooper's time in Cleveland hasn't been as smooth as everyone thought, and there's been some growing discontent between the receiver and the Browns management. Jones revealed that he personally reached out to Cooper's agent after getting wind of the situation in Cleveland. "We never wanted to let Amari go," Jerry said, his eyes gleaming with that classic Jerry Jones excitement. "Sometimes in this business, you have to make tough decisions, but you never stop looking for ways to improve your team. When we heard there might be a chance to bring Amari back home to Dallas, we jumped on it faster than a cornerback on a slant route." But here's where it gets even crazier, folks. Jerry didn't just confirm that they're in talks with Cooper, he announced that they've already reached an agreement in principle. That's right, barring any last-minute hiccups, Amari Cooper will be suiting up in the silver and blue once again, and it could happen as soon as this season. Now, let's talk about what this means for the Cowboys. We all remember the impact Cooper had during his first stint with the team. He was a game changer, a true number one receiver who could stretch the field and make clutch catches in crucial moments. His chemistry with Dak Prescott was off the charts, and together they formed one of the most potent QB-WR duos in the league. Since Cooper's departure, the Cowboys have certainly had their ups and downs in the passing game. CeeDee Lamb has stepped up admirably as the top target, but there's been a noticeable void in the offense. With Cooper coming back, we're looking at a receiving core that could potentially be one of the best in the NFL. Imagine the nightmares opposing defensive coordinators are going to have trying to game plan against Lamb, Cooper, and the rest of the Cowboys' weapons. But it's not just about the on-field production. Jerry Jones made a point to emphasize the leadership and experience that Cooper brings to the locker room. "Amari is a consummate professional," Jones gushed. "He's got that veteran presence that can really help guide our younger players. Plus, he knows our system, he knows our quarterback, and he knows what it means to wear the star on your helmet. This isn't just a football decision, it's about bringing one of our own back home." Now, I can already hear some of you skeptics out there. But what about the salary cap? How can we afford to bring Cooper back? Well, Cowboys Nation, Jerry's got an answer for that too. According to the Cowboys owner, they've structured the deal in a way that works for both parties. While he didn't disclose the exact numbers, you know Jerry loves to keep us guessing, he did hint that Cooper was willing to be flexible to make this reunion happen. Amari understands the opportunity we have here in Dallas, Jones explained. He sees the talent we've assembled, and he wants to be a part of something special. We've worked out a deal that's fair for everyone involved and keeps us in a good position to continue building a championship-caliber team. But here's where things get really interesting, folks. Jerry didn't stop at just talking about Cooper's return. He went on to paint a picture of what this could mean for the Cowboys' Super Bowl aspirations. "We're not just making moves to make moves," he said, his voice rising with excitement. "We're building a team that can go all the way." With Amari back in the fold, I truly believe we have all the pieces in place to bring that Lombardi trophy back to Dallas. And you know what? I'm starting to believe it too. Think about it. We've got a rejuvenated Dak Prescott under center, a bruising running game led by Tony Pollard, and now we're adding Amari Cooper to an already dangerous receiving corps. That's the kind of offensive firepower that can light up scoreboards and give opposing defenses nightmares. But it's not just about the offense. Jerry made sure to point out that this move is also about helping the defense. When you have an offense that can strike from anywhere on the field, he explained, it puts pressure on the other team. They have to take more risks, which creates opportunities for our defense to make plays. It's all connected. Now, I know some of you might be wondering about the timing of this announcement. The season's already underway, and it's not common to see big moves like this happening mid-season. But that's what makes Jerry Jones and the Cowboys so special. They're always thinking outside the box, always looking for ways to improve the team. According to Jerry, they've been working on this deal for weeks, waiting for the perfect moment to pull the trigger. "We wanted to make sure everything was in place before we made any announcements," he said. "We didn't want to get the fans' hopes up until we were absolutely certain this was going to happen. But now that it's official, we couldn't wait to share the news with the best fans in the world." And let me tell you, Cowboys Nation, the reaction around the league has been absolutely electric. Social media is blowing up with reactions from players, analysts, and fans. Former Cowboys are chiming in, welcoming Cooper back to the family. Even some of our rivals are grudgingly admitting that this move makes the Cowboys a much more dangerous team. But perhaps the most exciting reaction came from Dak Prescott himself. In a statement released shortly after Jerry's announcement, Dak couldn't contain his enthusiasm. "Amari and I had something special when he was here before," Prescott said. "I can't wait to get back on the field with him and pick up right where we left off. This team is ready to take the next step, and bringing Amari back could be the move that puts us over the top." So, what's next? Well, according to Jerry, they're working on finalizing all the paperwork and getting Cooper up to speed with the current playbook. There's a chance, and I stress, it's just a chance at this point, that we could see Amari suiting up for the Cowboys as early as next week. Can you imagine the reception he's going to get when he steps onto the field at a T&T stadium, wearing that star on his helmet again? As we sign off, I want to remind you all to keep it locked right here for all the latest updates on Amari Cooper's return to Dallas. We'll be breaking down what this means for the offense, analyzing potential play designs, and keeping you updated on when we might see Cooper back on the field in a Cowboys uniform. Remember, if you enjoyed this breaking news update, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with every Cowboys fan you know. This is the kind of news that brings our community together, and we want every member of Cowboys Nation to be part of this exciting moment. Until next time, this is Dallas Dispatch, reminding you that the star shines brightest when we're all united. How about them Cowboys? Peace out. And go Cowboys!